Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I am Keyote of the AMPHBNS, and I had the pleasure of interviewing today my main man from way back, C Popular, who's just released his My Theme music video, which is part of the AMPHBNS Breathe album, the first one. You know, it's a long time coming. I just want to say welcome, and yeah, man, glad to have you.
Thank you, sir, man. Pleasure to be here. Thank you for inviting me on the show, man, to have this discussion.
Always. I wanted to talk to you, of course, but there's so many subjects we could touch on, including the music, the merch, you know, what you've been up to lately, what your plans are for the future. But I wanted to start specifically this time just discussing what was the inspiration behind the My Theme music, that track.
Well, all right. So honestly, as an artist, to just write rhymes, I get inspiration from everywhere. But this particular song, I was watching I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, and there's a scene where where they say, who's that? And Keenan Ivory Wayans' character says, that's my theme music, referring to BDP in the movie.
Shout out BDP and shout out Keenan Ivory Wayans for that classic piece of comedy.
So he said, that's my theme music, every good hero should have one. And I just love that line, and I said, I gotta use that and make my own song called My Theme Music. So that's where that came from.
Wow. Okay. Well, hey, we get inspiration from every direction, so it doesn't surprise me. I have some songs and some ideas that get inspired by different things, pop culture, media, of course, and personality. So yeah, I definitely can feel that, man. Do you remember at the time of this recording? Do you remember what your particular theme music was at that time? Did you have a theme music, a piece or something that sparked your, you know what I'm saying, sparked you up during that time or not?
And to be honest, I don't think I did. And that's why when we re-released this, I really did have to ponder on, you know, I just made a song called My Theme Music based off the Keenan Ivory Wayans I'm Gonna Get You Sucker reference. But I don't know if I ever really thought, what is my theme music? So no, I don't think I did have one at that time.
Yeah, and I know if you're like me, like my theme music changes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, all the time, you know, you hear something, you're like, wow, this inspires you off the break. And is that where, I guess that leads me to ask you, is that where the My Theme Music Challenge came from?
100%. When I step back and really listen to, you know, it's called My Theme Music, but I'm like, what is my theme music? So when I had to think about what my theme music is, and for the record, my theme music is Curtis Mayfield's Superfly. That's what I'm sticking with right now.
Okay. Well chosen.
But I wanted to ask other people what is their theme music and find out, you know, there's a wide range. Like you said, you know, it can change often. So I put the challenge out there on Instagram and TikTok to ask people to take the My Theme Music Challenge and just state their name, their location, and tell us what their theme music is. And you know, we got some pretty good responses.
Yeah, I've seen some in the folder. I've seen some live, as a matter of fact, and it's a question I think that it crosses across every age or culture, or whether you like hip hop or not, whether you just are a fan of music at all. We all have times emotionally, socially, that theme music comes in handy. So yeah, my theme music, I think, was I put down one of my favorite classics from my boys De La Soul, which is The Stakes Is High. So I think that was my theme music that I've submitted this time, you know. But there could be more, you know. There could be so many more. What was it like? I know recently we had the video release. We had a lyric video as well, which we're very proud of those happenings and those pieces of art. What was it like to work with Langston Sessions on making that video?
Man, shout out to Langston for shooting that video. First of all, I worked with Langston previously with Roof 4080. We had the blog that launched in like 2009. So we worked together for, you know, several years on that together, but never, and he's always been a videographer of sorts, so that's his field. But, you know, I wasn't rapping, so I didn't have anything to get a video shot for. So working with him, I mean, we were already comfortable with each other. So it was pretty much, it was just hanging out with a friend, pretty much. And
right.
but
shout out to Chop and Shoot. Shout out to Chop and Shoot.
Shout out to Chop and Shoot.
You say a few years, bro, but I'm gonna let you know from the date that you just gave. What was the date that you said you've been working with him since 4080?
2009.
Okay, so that's a decade.
Yeah,
let's just be honest.
For sure.
Just so
time flies, man.
Yeah, that's 10 years.
Time flies. But yeah, definitely. So I mean, but he's very professional, and he gave simple direction that just to help the video move. And you know, I was very proud of the end result. The outcome is beautiful, and I'm glad to debut it just past Friday. So.
Dope. Yeah. I was really looking forward to seeing it, and I was very impressed with the end result as well. I mean, I miss New York, so to see you stomping around in New York was, oh man, it just brought back memories. The colors of it was really well done. You know what I'm saying? I just like the way it moved. It fit the track well, so well done, man. Speaking of that, okay, we talked about the production of the video. Now I want to get into the production of the track, man. It's the epitome of smooth. So I wanted to get into how the track came about. Like, who's the producer on that?
Well, again, I was the producer. It's a self-produced song. I produced that song. So at the moment when I was inspired by the title of the track, you know, it was my effort to like find a song that fit that title. So I was just digging in the crates, digging in albums that I have, and you know, I came across this sample that I loved, and I chopped up different parts of it and put it together, so it sounded more cinematic, and you know, I had the jazz, like horns in it. So you know, all the things that I liked that was smooth, and I'm like, this sounds like it could be a theme music, and you know, that's where, you know, I just came up with the track for it, and very inspired to write that verse. And again, it all came around the same time. Like, I created the track and then decided to just like kind of freestyle a verse and then clean it up a little bit.
Okay.
And it's only one verse, so I never went back to drop another verse.
I tell you what, when you stick the landing, you stick the landing. I just look at it like that. Look at this guy working with Rule 4080. You know what I mean? He's rhyming, he's producing himself, he's helping to shoot the video. It's a lot going on with this dude, man.
I'm a man of many hats, and that's I try to show that in symbolism in the video too. I changed my hat, but the outfit stays the same.
I saw that. You did get past me. I saw the Mets joint. I saw all these different New York hats. So I was like, okay.
Try to represent New York. Try to represent
looking like EPMD.
April Walker. Well, the bucket hat. I love bucket hats. April Walker wear bucket hat. Yeah. And then of course I had the bright orange that matched the orange outfit. So you know, just
definitely
try to keep it.
Definitely, and you know, we can talk. Speaking of bright orange, I was also going to get into what else you've been involved with since that you recorded that song. Since this album has come out, you've been a very busy man, wearing many hats, as you just said, doing something else, and that's the merch. Can we get into that?
Oh yeah, no, definitely. So merch is something I always wanted to do. During this quarantine period, it definitely allowed me the time to devote to creating designs and researching and finding outlets that would let me design, and you know, where I can sit back and just worry about the designs, and they can worry about the shipping and all that. So it's a perfect thing. So this is one of my merch right here. It's my theme music, and I did a collaboration with the Amphibians logo and the release of my song, my theme music. My logo site definitely launched. Also, I gotta mention Club Quarantine, because D-Nice created this platform in Club Quarantine, and a lot of people that were in Club Quarantine helped motivate me to launch this merch site. So definitely shout them out as well.
Dope. Yeah, man. So what other merch are you making besides the My Theme Music merch? I thought there was maybe something else having to do with orange and some other things, but you know, I thought.
Yes. The main thing. I should have been prepared. The main thing I launched was based on the tangerine, so that's where the club quarantine comes about. I was eating a tangerine in club quarantine, and I was pretty much dubbed the tangerine guy. So what I did was launch some merch with the tangerine on it.
Word.
And I launched the love. This is love with the tangerine for the O. So that's my biggest seller right there.
Yeah.
So I have hoodies, sweatshirts, and I'm the tangerine guy. Let me make money off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you what, man. I can say this, and you know this to be true. I'm inspired by you. All right, I'm inspired by you taking that and running with it the way you did. Club quarantining itself has been, devastating for a lot of people, but to see the flowers that have grown out of quarantine and you being one of the leaders in doing that, in terms of people that I know and other people doing it. I mean, D Nice is an example of that as well, raising his profile with the club quarantine, and then you taking that to the next level in terms of putting out this merch, it being successful. It's inspiring me to get back into doing some things that I wasn't doing before, and I know it's going to inspire others as well. So I just want to say thank you for the inspiration. Is there anything else that you wanted to just get into while we have this time?
No, I mean, since you've left on that, I definitely do want to continue to inspire people, because I'm taking a lot of risks and taking a lot of chances that I probably wouldn't have taken before. And I'm feeling good about taking the chances. So, you only find out if you can do it or not when you take that chance. So I'm trying to encourage other people to take a leap of faith and try out things that they've slept on, forgot, put aside. Now's the perfect time to go back out there and just put it out there and give it a try, man. You never know what can happen.
Yeah. Definitely. I think the Amphibians themselves, the website, the material, the album coming out, Volume 2, getting on its way, the latest single.
Oh, yeah.
My theme music speaks to that. There are other singles that are coming off this album. We got the website up. We got the merch rolling. The video. Please, everybody, go to YouTube. Subscribe to the Amphibians
page, AMPHBNS.
Yes.
Please subscribe.
YouTube. You'll be seeing this interview. You'll see other features, other shows, other material, other music. It's going to be a great ride. Get in now. Get your seat belted in. Lock it in, because it's going to be a beautiful thing. I just want to thank you for your time, man. And
thank you, man.
Continued success in what you're doing. Continued success with the merch. Continued success with the music. And continued success staying healthy and just living your life and following your dreams as the Amphibians.
Appreciate that, bro.
This is Keyote signing off with my main man, C Popular, and we will see you the next time through. Remember, keep breathing, y'all. Amphibians live. All right.
Peace.
My theme music.